Hello Beauty News family, welcome back to Beauty News. This is the 22nd of March edition.
Yes.
Today we are talking about new release makeup things that have come out in the last week and updates on things that we have previously spoken about.
Yes, let's get updated, shall we? All right, an update for Colourpop. We saw the Disney Villains collection. We talked about that, I believe, last week. And now we've seen it pop up in the Ulta sort of new section. So $22 for the palette, the Misunderstood palette. So this is actually launching, it's already launched when you're watching this. So when we're filming this, we've seen nothing but the palette. But hopefully, as I'm talking, there are more photos on the screen. If not, please check our Instagram account because that's where we sort of share daily up-to-date news.
Update stuff.
Yes.
From Dose of Colours, we've got more information on the Minnie Mouse collection. So this launched on the 18th of March, so it's out. You can pick it up on the Dose of Colours website. There's the palette, so it's 6 eyeshadows and a blush. This is $39 US. There's also the 3 glitter eyeliners.
Yeah, is this new for Dose of Colours? I don't know if I've seen glitter eyeliners from them before, but that might just be that I'm not super familiar with their range.
Yeah, I don't think they've done them before. There's also the liquid matte lipsticks in Irreplaceable, Ladies First, and Beautiful.
Beautiful?
Mm-hmm.
I reckon Beautiful would have been better. Beautiful. Anyway, there we go.
And there's also lashes.
Cool.
Pair of Minnie inspired lashes.
All right, even though this is an update, it's going to be a big topic. It's the Jeffree Star Blue Blood collection. So we did talk about this months and months and months ago. He mentioned the next palette will be a sister palette to, what was it? The Blood Sugar palette?
Blood Sugar, yeah.
And we knew that it was coming in March. So we've seen the release video that he does where he runs through all the products in the collection, swatches it, and yeah, so we've seen the Blue Blood palette, which is the same format as the Blood Sugar palette, but instead of, it's got the same sort of box design, it's a soft blue color, and it's got more of a coffin lid, like a jewelry box sort of tapered in lid, so it's a lot taller, but the same sort of width and pan designs as the Blood Sugar palette. What do you think of this palette?
I don't really care for it. I just don't. There's no room in my life for an all blue palette with
pops of
really pale transition shades and black.
Well, the black is a dark navy for one.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of mixed comments about this. A lot of people are saying, I've been waiting for more blues. This is fantastic. Other people are saying, what the heck is the transition shades doing there? I want all blue. And then I see other people say, look, the transition shades actually make this a lot more unique.
Yeah.
And I agree with that. I think I'm not going to buy this because I'm not gagging for blues, but there are some beautiful colours in here. But I think the smartest thing he's done is pair it with the transition shades and have light shades, bright shades, and deep shades, sort of warmer tone blues and cooler tone blues, because all of a sudden you can reach for this palette and create a full look. We've been talking about this, for weeks, that we love the idea of capsule palettes, so like an all blue palette, but I don't need an 18 pan all blue palette.
No.
If I need an all blue palette, it's like maximum 9 pans, even less. So I think if this was all blue, a lot of people, it would alienate people even more. But at least you can get sort of like soft, nude, minty looks, peachy looks, bright looks, smokier looks, all this kind of stuff with this palette, which I think is smart. But unless you are really, really, really excited for blues, I don't think this would be one for you. But a lot of people are pretty pumped for it. And I think the peachy sort of shades and the apricot shades, it makes this quite fresh and different, which I think is cool. But along with this, he's also launching the blue-blooded sort of lipstick vault type product where you get 8 mini liquid lipsticks, and there's a white, and the rest of them are all blue shades. Only 2 of them are brand new shades. The rest of them have been released in the past. So if you buy all of his stuff, you probably don't need these. The new shades correspond with shades in the palette that he really likes. So the shade Ice Tray is this sort of periwinkle blue that also matches the shade Ice Tray, I think, in the palette. And then he also created, I think the shade is Titanic, and this is like a dark, shimmery, sparkly blue that sort of matches with ocean ice in the palette. So he's sort of taken inspiration from the palette and made a couple of liquid lipsticks in there. Then there are going to be 5 new liquid frosts. All of these are sort of cool toned in some regard, or peachy. So you have 3 blues, 1 sort of gold with a greeny cool toned shimmer in it, and 1 sort of peach shade. They've got some funny names, actually. Like, I really like Frostitute.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of people are finding that.
I think that's pretty funny.
Quite funny.
One thing I did want to point out is I put it in a photo because I was like, why do you need 3 blues? Like, let's be real here. This photo here where he's swatched the 3 blues, you can see that they are distinctly different. One's got more of a green shift, one's got more of a true sort of purpley blue shift, and one's got more of an aqua shift. So, you know, you don't need them all. Arguably, you don't need any. But if you did really like them, you can get them. And then he announced, so let's just run through it. The palette is $52. The liquid lipstick set is $52. The liquid frosts are $25 each. And then they've got lip scrubs. These are $12 each. You've got Blue Freeze, Vanilla Mint, and Blueberry Pie. And then he also announced makeup mirror, 2 new makeup bags that are all blue, tracksuits, hats, and the weed grinders that are all blue. So
that are not beauty related.
It's merchandise and it's blue. So there you go. So these are all releasing on the 29th of March at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time if you're interested. So now try to get Eiffel 65's blue out of your head. Good luck to your son.
I'm blue. Suck it.
Yes.
All right, moving on to some MAC updates. We've seen the products that are coming from the Aladdin collection.
Yes.
So this is launching in May, and it's based off the live action adaptation of the Disney classic cartoon. So the products that we see are the lipstick. It is pink. So the shade of this lipstick is likely called All Fired Up, which is an existing shade.
I believe it is, yeah.
There's also a bronzer, which has a genie lamp embossed in it.
That makes me want it.
It's sick. It looks like it's even got a mirror in... It does.
Yeah.
It's got a mirror in the lid. I might buy that. And there is also a 9-pan eyeshadow palette, which has a duochrome shade in it.
Yes, and it's all very cool toned, like soft mauve shades, sort of light lavenders and stuff. It's interesting. It's got cool packaging, but I think what is interesting about this, like, okay, each item individually, maybe besides the bronzer, it doesn't really, I don't go, oh yeah, this is really Aladdin.
No.
But it looks, when you look at the imagery from the movie or the upcoming movie, you go, okay, I can understand that this is probably shades that they used. So once again, this is a similar situation to the Ciate Jessica Rabbit, where you can recreate sort of the movie makeup using similar shades, which I think is smart. Whether it's like going to hit the nostalgia button for people that loved the cartoon, probably not.
No.
But it is an all right collection. I would have loved to have seen more lipsticks in the range, not just this one. But
yeah, I think like the bronzer is a cool one because you get the benefits of the cute packaging.
Yes.
And probably a very usable product.
And then the nod to it as well with the lamp.
The lamp. I mean, the lipstick, if you love the colour, go for it. And same with the eyeshadow palette.
It's pretty usable.
I like it all. I wouldn't wear the lipstick simply because I don't wear that sort of pink. But otherwise, it's all right.
It's all right. Yeah. All right, the next MAC thing is an update on the lipstick that we saw, the sneak peek of the Viva Glam that will be coming out. And we were correct. This is going to be a 25-year anniversary edition, which is why it's got the sparkly packaging. We don't have too much information about this, except that in some places they must be doing like, PR events or something, and people are getting some images of it. But there's rumours that this is going to be with RuPaul once again. So we discussed last week that RuPaul was the first face of Viva Glam 1. And I think also another Viva Glam down the line, I think. But they usually pair up with a celebrity to either release a permanent Viva Glam or a limited edition Viva Glam. Like the last one was Sia, was it? So the rumour is that they're pairing up with RuPaul yet again to celebrate 25 years, which would be really cool. I'd buy the shit out of it, is what I would do.
There you go. Natasha Denona, Foundation X.
It's launched.
Out. Full coverage fruit complex. And it comes in
an insufficient amount of shades.
Yeah.
I think it's 20 shades. Yeah. So if you're interested in that, it's out. Yeah, a lot of people aren't too keen on it.
Okay, let's get into some new news. Very quick piece of information for all of our Aussies and New Zealanders. Anastasia Beverly Hills is coming to Mecca.
Yes.
Now, if you live in the, I was going to say in the US, bloody hell. If you live in New Zealand, it's coming to stores.
Oh, cool.
So you'll be able to go in store and check it out and purchase online. If you live in Australia, you will only have access to these products online, not in store.
Yeah. I think, look, and there's going to be people saying, but we can get it in Sephora. What's the big deal? Do they have a Sephora in New Zealand yet?
I don't think so.
Think they do.
No.
But Sephora service is a lot worse than Mecca. And the shipping, the cap to reach free shipping is lower for...
The shipping is
for
slower.
Mecca. Yeah, for Mecca it's lower and the shipping is faster.
Yeah.
So it is probably just a better place to access your Anastasia Beverly Hills. I know that I hoping as well, fingers crossed, they get releases quicker, because I know that they'll release a palette and then you have to wait like 3 months for it to come to Sephora. I'm hoping that if Mecca are quicker with stocking the product, it's going to be my only place I buy Anastasia from.
Yeah.
That's the hope. But good news.
There are also reports that if ABH do not renew their contract with Sephora in Australia, that the products will be available in store in Mecca the future. So.
And that's probably a better place to have them. All right, we've seen the new BH Cosmetics Mini Zodiac palette.
This is for Aries, and it's red and orange.
Look, you look at it and you go, this is very red and very orange. And then you look at the swatches and you're like, no, it's not. It's very muted.
I think the red packaging throws it off a little bit.
Yes, I agree. It makes it look a lot more exciting than it actually is. But if you do like these sort of warm tones, these very reminiscent of Morphe palettes, of Naked Heat, then there you go, Aries, you'll be loving it. If not, you'll be hating it.
Okay, another little tiny bit of potential upcoming information. Hermes is starting a makeup line in 2020. So Hermes already has some like fragrances. They've done skincare. I'm not sure if they still do it. I don't follow them that closely, but they are reporting a line of cosmetics to come next year. So if you like your super expensive bougie ass makeup, there'll be another brand for you.
Yeah, if you love your Burberrys and your,
Tom Fords
and YSLs and stuff like that. From this image, I don't want it.
It looks very grungy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be interested to see what they release, and I'm definitely interested in their quality. Their bags are highly rated and extremely expensive. Like,
Yes, like house deposit expensive.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
Yes, I prefer to buy a house, but
it'll be interesting to see where they go with their makeup line and where they are positioned in the market price-wise.
That's true. All right, we've got a new release. This is a brand that we don't actually talk about ever, I don't think. But I wanted to mention it because I kind of thought this collection was pretty cool. So this is already available. It's from Karity. And there's a palette and 4 liquid lipsticks. So the palette is the Come As You Are palette. If you're a Nirvana fan, you'll love the name. Or be raging that a makeup brand took that name.
Yeah.
Either way. And so that's $25. It's available now, and there's the new liquid lipstick shades that are $6 each. So this gives me subculture vibes.
Yeah.
But I get the grungy sort of 90s theme that they're going for, which is exactly what they're going for. And it's all about, rebellion and breaking the status quo. It's got a little alien sticker, and like this reminds me of my high school years.
90s grunge.
Yeah, and the sort of liquid lipsticks as well, they have pretty decent shades. Yeah, they're very browny themes that once again were really popular in the grungy 90s era. So I like this.
Yeah, the names of the liquid lipsticks, as if whatever, Pretty Fly and all that.
Yeah, it brings me back.
They're digging in for that 90s
But I respect that. And once again, it's got some of the shades in the palette that I really, really love, which are, swampy greens and mauvey purples. I love those colours. And with little injections of yellow, and like there's a sort of plummy colour called Gwen. I like it. Oh Snap, Liv, probably for Liv Tyler, because she was
I'd say so.
massively popular. Drew for Drew Barrymore, and it's like a light shimmery purple.
Cool Beans. Oh, that's really cringy.
Psych. Oh, yeah, I love it. I think it's really cool.
Oh, Dank. No. It's so good. That's a bit cringy.
Bogus. Duh. There's part of me that's living for this. I actually, if I was to ever buy from this brand, it would be this collection.
I've heard of this brand. I don't know.
I don't know what the quality and stuff's like.
Like.
I just thought that hit a sort of nostalgia button for me, and I was like, yep.
From Kat Von D, we've got something just I don't know, someone randomly found it in a store. It's called Crush on Blush, and it's got 2 colours in it.
Yeah,
a blush and a topper.
Gamma Ray and Nova.
And they don't...
Look, so when someone finds things like this and they snap a quick photo in a store, it always looks like shit.
It does, yeah.
You will find this on the Kat Von D Instagram in like a month's time, trying to, say that it's the next fucking awesome thing and it's all shiny and swatches look amazing. This is interesting though, because if you remember a few years ago they had duo blushes, and
they were terrible.
They actually got recalled and discontinued because supposedly they were pressed too firm and people weren't getting any pigmentation out of them. So I was waiting for them to crop back up in a reformulated sort of fashion, and I feel like this might be it. Yeah. So I'm sure there'll be more coming, so that's interesting.
There's also a little mini duo. This is called the Vampira Ombre. So it looks like it contains a dark sort of reddy purpley lipstick mini and a white. Yeah. And you use it to create an ombre lip.
That's a note from me. Kat Von D. All right, Kylie Cosmetics has announced new single eyeshadows, because she's released single eyeshadows in the past, and this is just like the second round of them. So it's 28 new single eyeshadows already released, 15th of March. That was ages ago. Sorry, guys, old news. But these it features an array of mattes and shimmers from previous Kylie Cosmetics palettes and a handful of new shades. So if you have a massive collection of Kylie palettes, you will double up with a lot of these because all they're doing is taking existing shades they formulated for like limited edition palettes, for example, and creating singles, which I quite like because if you don't have many palettes and you sort of avoided buying a palette because you only wanted 1 or 2 shades, it's nice that they then release them as singles. And there are some interesting shades in here, but I always find it so funny that they seem to release the perfect amount for a big palette to buy like the empty palette and then
buy
fill
a
it up.
massive palette and fill it up.
Yeah, but anyway, they're available. There's some cool shades in there and some really boring ones. Very quickly, we've had a few people bring to our attention and like Trend Mood, and a few people have discussed new Laneige lip balms. These are the lip glowy balms in 4 different scents. They're only new to Sephora in the US. They've been around for at least 6 months now. We got these off Yes Style sometime last year.
Yeah.
So they're not new.
No.
They're just new to Sephora US.
Yeah.
But if you did want them at Sephora, they're available from the 3rd of April, but just buy them elsewhere.
Buy them on Yes Style. They're probably cheaper.
Yeah, or the Laneige website, I think, had them as well. So, you know, they're around.
All right, from Lit Cosmetics, we have some new glitter products. They're called Glitter Camos.
Yes.
And these are essentially a glitter gel that you wear on your face or body. They're not eye safe, though.
Or lip safe.
Or lip safe. But there's 3 shades. There's Sergeant Sparkle, Commander in Glitter, and Major Gold. So a gold, a holographic silver with blue highlights, and a rainbow with pink highlights.
Yes.
Now, these were sent to us.
Yes.
And we're doing a makeup breakup on them.
Which has already been up.
Yes. So
we do, we've discussed them. They're interesting products. They are a body glitter gel. Yep. So I think these are releasing because isn't Coachella coming up soon?
Potentially, yes.
I feel like
Don't know. Not in the States. Never been.
No. Not planning on going anytime soon.
No.
But I feel like this is targeted to that sort of... It's coming up to the warmer months in the US. I feel like that's what these are for. They're interesting products and they do actually work really well, but you have to love body
glitter on your body.
But and these ones have like the sort of iridescent, really finely milled shimmer in them, as well as big chunky glitter. So it is pretty fun. And if you wanted to try these kind of things, you know, these do work and they do last. They don't feel sticky, and they set, which is fantastic.
They smell nice.
Yeah. They smell like Garnier shampoo.
I love the way they smell.
But, they're not the cheapest things. How much are they?
They're $37 US each.
Yeah.
And they have said that there are likely more shades coming to the range. From Lush, okay, so they opened a new store in the UK, and there was a bunch of new makeup products.
Because they've been opening naked stores for a while in the UK, so they're all, it's just featuring their packaging-less products.
Yeah. So there were synthetic makeup brushes, which you can see there. The prices range from £32 down to £7.50. That's a lot of money.
I know, they're pretty expensive for synthetic brushes.
That's a...
£32. Ooh.
£32 for a synthetic brush.
Yeah. It's a lot.
That would be, 60-ish Australian dollars.
You'd want them to be fantastic.
You would.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Then we have liquid foundations. So these are coming in 40 shades with 3 different undertones: cool, warm, and neutral.
Yes. So you can see here on the screen that for every one of their solid foundations that they did, they released online last year, and they did have the 40 shades with different undertones. They've matched it with a bottle foundation, which is a really smart move, because if you know your shade, you can decide which one you want. And I think a lot of people would prefer the bottle. Yeah,
that's fair. So this is a liquid matte foundation. They're saying aloe soothes, while Sacha Inchi oil lightly hydrates. It's meant to be long-lasting, comfortable wear, and full coverage.
They had foundations in the past, though, didn't they?
Yeah.
And they weren't the best. So I'm curious. I'm really curious.
There's also a loose matte bronzer and a loose blush in 7 different shades.
Interesting.
Which is a thing. There's a loose setting powder in 2 new darker shades. There are pressed eyeshadows coming, but they're currently not available. But they're meant to be very pigmented. And then there is a variety of lipstick shades which come wrapped in wax, which we've seen these talked about a while ago, in 80 plus shades.
Yeah, and then the concept is they're wrapped in wax and then you can buy the applicator and refill it.
Yes.
So they're really expanding on their makeup range. Interesting. They're also celebrating 30 years of bath bombs, or 30 years of the bath bomb, by releasing a bunch of new bath bombs. So on the 29th of March, there's going to be 54 new bath bombs released, which is massive.
Yep.
All right, so there are so many bath bombs, 54, but there's like yuzu and cocoa. There's a bunch of them. Some really cute ones. This one looks like sumo wrestler.
It does, yeah.
It's cute.
They're bringing back the Yognog bath bomb. Yognog is my favourite scent.
Well, you're going to be excited.
I've already got one at home. Did you know I was cleaning out my bedroom and I found a box that was hidden. And what was in that box? About 40 fucking Lush products that I didn't even realise I owned.
Probably all expired, but
I'm going to use them anyway.
Try to use them. There's like the olive branch bath bombs. They've turned that scent into a bath bomb. There's so many. So there's even like a sushi bath bomb, very cute. Strawberries and cream bath bomb. So there is an article that goes through all of them, which we might link down below because we're not going to put them all on the screen. But it includes also giant bath bombs. So, and look at this one. Looks like a beach ball.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, there's some really cool stuff. So, if you love bath bombs from Lush, which I have to say, they do the best bath bombs I've come across.
They do. They make really nice bath bombs.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it.
Baths.
No, neither do I. That's my problem.
Yeah.
I actually hate having baths. So
I don't. You know what? I'm funny with baths. Like, run that bath, chuck that bath bomb in, be like, ooh, take an Instagram video because I'm that person. And then I get in the bath and I'm like,
what am I doing
now
here?
What?
Now I have to get to work.
Also, stop touching me, bits.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting out now.
Yeah.
I literally stay in there for like 3 minutes and then I'm like...
It's not... And also, do you find that after you've had a bath with a bath bomb, you're like, now I feel like having a shower because I'm covered in like fragrance 100%. And stuff.
I actually really hate getting in a bath when I need to have a shower because I'm like, oh, let's make this beautiful smelling water dirty so I can... soak in it. Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah.
Okay, Marc Jacobs Beauty. So we have a new face stick.
Yeah.
They're calling it the Accomplice Concealer and Touch-Up Stick. So I suppose we'll call it a concealer.
Yes.
So it's a long-wearing creamy concealer and touch-up stick. Perfect for on-the-go in a range of 17 full cover shades. Available now. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Available now for Sephora Rouge members. $32.
Yeah, people, once again, this happens all the time. They're not loving the shade range.
I'm so over brand. Like, just shut up, brands.
Yeah, but
just fucking release big ranges. The thing with full coverage is, if it's actually full coverage, which it claims to be, it has to match your skin colour perfectly. Otherwise,
that's a problem with
you're going to look like you've got makeup on. And the whole point of makeup is to not actually look like you're a cake face. So 17 shades is not enough for a full cover concealer, which means it's probably not full cover.
Yeah, I don't know. This is not for me.
No, I wouldn't buy it.
But I do like Marc Jacobs.
I
so
like
there's
Marc
part
Jacobs
of me that's
too.
like, I feel like if it's a good product and they do well, they'll expand on it and etc. But I don't actually know if they do that.
I feel like it's more, for me, it's more get with the program. Hurry up. Like, how many times do we have to say it? That's not enough. Okay.
Say it, don't spray it, Marc Jacobs.
Exactly.
All right, next thing is brand new spanking news from when we're filming this. When you're watching this, not quite, but hopefully as I talk, we'll have more photos on the screen as well, because right now we've only seen one shade. So Melt have shown that there is a brand new stack coming, and they've shown one of 4 shades. Now, what this implies to me, a couple of things. It's a normal stack, not their half pan stacks that they recently brought out, that a lot of people were having issues with the shades crumbling in the mail. So it's not one of those. It looks like it's a traditional 4-pan stack. And the shade that we have seen so far is called Shapeshifter.
Right.
This is not a unique shade by any means, but it's different for Melt. Melt often go mattes predominantly, with the odd like shimmery shade, but this is a duochrome shade. It's one of those terracotta based sort of jade shifting shades, like reminiscent of MAC blue brown pigment that's been around for probably decades at this point. So not the most unique, but it could set the stage for an interesting colour story. And what we see in the first sneak peek is it almost looks like it's on a greeny gold cellophane that's reflecting some orange. So if we're reading into that, that might be the colour story. It might almost be like an extension of the ever so popular Gemini palette in a stack form. We don't know. As I'm talking, I might be completely wrong, and you're like, Kat, it's a bright pink, and I'll be like, whoops. But we will give updates next week. But yeah, follow our Instagram.
What is this thing down the bottom?
That's a beetle. It's a beetle. It's a beetle shell.
I thought it was something else.
What did you think it was?
It looks like a penis. Look at this.
A really shiny penis. That's a big penis.
I was like, what is this shaft and head thing?
Yeah, wing and head.
Why is it that colour, and why does it have little holes all over it? Somebody needs to go to
It's
a
a cucumber
doctor.
penis that's been covered in makeup.
It's a beetle.
Good.
Good stuff. All right, let's get on to some orgasms from NARS.
With those big shafty
green
cucumber penises.
That's it. So this collection is launching March 23rd in the US. So tomorrow or the next day, depending on when you're watching it. It looks like there's 2 items that will be available for early access for VIB Rouge in Sephora US and Canada. The items that we're seeing are a jumbo size orgasm blush in limited edition packaging. It's $40 US, 52 Canadian dollars, and an orgasm oil infused lip tint, $26 US, 34 Canadian dollars. And it looks like there is another collection coming, and potentially an orgasm face palette.
Didn't they do a massive orgasm blush for Christmas?
Yeah. And
why did they do this again?
This is another one.
Yeah, with different packaging.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
They'll continue to do this. They will always do it. Orgasm is like their, I don't know, their thing.
The only problem with this is what I've got an issue with NARS, and I actually really like NARS as a brand. I think some of their products are fantastic. But I feel like brands that are always looking backwards, not forwards, are going to be left in the dust.
Yeah.
And it reminds me a little bit of Urban Decay with the Naked palettes. Let it die and move on to something else.
Yeah.
That's just what I think.
Like, I feel like you can always have that product in your repertoire because it is a pretty blush. And sure, make a lipstick and make a lip gloss and... I don't know, a highlighter inspired by it, maybe a face palette that contains the highlighter and the blush and some other complementary products. But I feel like it's like me releasing a red lipstick and being like, and here's the same red lipstick in limited edition packaging.
And here's a larger one, and here's a mini one.
Yeah,
and
it's just like...
They do it too often.
It's so much. And we actually had a member, Ali, just sort of lose the plot, basically. She was like, orgasm foundation, orgasm mascara, orgasm false lashes. And she just kept going and going. And then she got into where this collection has to go eventually. Clothing. Men's underwear, Puma shoes, North Face jacket.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you know what, though? I reckon if this was a public group, she'd be giving them ideas.
she would be.
Ellie.
And actually, Mimi told her off for giving them ideas.
Stop doing it.
But, like, how far do you take it? She mentioned an orgasm moisturizer and an orgasm setting spray. Stop it. They can actually do that. Like,
But what I am going to say about this, though, is that if they did delve into clothing and moisturizers and whatever, at least something fucking different. It's not the same blush repeated 14,000 times in different packaging and different sizes, and a mini and a maxi and a fucking regular and a stick, and like they're like, at least if they do go ridiculous, like, I'm going to put it out there. Orgasm coloured, like, sort of face mist. I don't hate it. But that is too innovative for what they're doing. They're stuck in their little box. And they're just going blush, 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 blush in the box.
Yeah.
So, you know, if I did take it somewhere cool, I don't hate it. But they haven't.
And to all of our members who see things like this and lose the plot in the group, keep up the good work.
Yes.
It's hilarious and I enjoy it.
Pretty much what you are posting is what's going on in my head.
Yeah.
So well done.
Well done.
Do your good thing.
Go team, go. Okay, Pat McGrath. We have an eye Ecstasy kit. This is a limited edition product retailing for $48 with $75 value.
$78 value. According to the website.
Okay. All right. Whatevs. Who cares? It's a potent mini eye palette, 6 shades, a luxe loose pigment, which looks like Stylishly Mary,
and one of their shades in their...
Yep, the newer large palette, whatever it was.
No, it wasn't. It was one of the second palette, the green palette.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Anyway,
so. Yeah.
One of those shades. And also Fetish Eyes mascara.
I think it's a mini mascara as well.
Okay.
So
5 mil. Yep.
Yeah, okay. At least the price point isn't too bad. But I really feel like if you love Pat McGrath for their luxe packaging, this looks like the most basic version of it.
Yeah.
They're like, we can't even be bothered. Here's just text.
Yeah.
But there you go. The colours aren't too bad. But all right. This had so much potential and then it became so fucking boring. Sleek announced that they're doing a collaboration with Miss Fame. So Miss Fame is a drag queen. Miss Fame brought out her own makeup range last year. The lipsticks and glitters, I think. And I was watching this very, very carefully because I was like, okay, Sleek is a brand that has very pigmented and can create really good products at an affordable range. And Miss Fame, being a drag queen, hopefully would inject some like cool elements into it. I was fucking wrong. Let's just put it out there. So it has been released. It's exclusive to Look Fantastic, and it's actually a set. All right, it says it's exclusive to Look Fantastic, but at the same time, it is on the Ulta website. So I'm a little bit confused, but it's an online-only collection on the Ulta website, and you can buy it for $20 US. So you can see that it's a pack. It's got existing products. It's got the highlighting palette in Distorted Dreams, which I believe we saw...
Came out in 2017.
There you go, 2017. There's a black... waterliner, intense waterliner. There is an eye art. This is a liquid eye color in like a teal metallic shade, and then 2 lip shots, which are glosses in pinks. This is probably the shittest collaboration I've seen since Colourpop and what was that? Gabrielle Wilson or something, whatever it was. This is a real cash grab, and this is. It makes me lose a lot of respect for both parties. Yeah, this is shit. I can't even see Miss Fame wearing this. Like, I can imagine Miss Fame wearing this for a campaign to sell this.
Yeah.
But I can't actually see this working into Miss Fame's actual makeup collection. It's not good, is it? It's so shit.
Collaborations like this are fucking dangerous territory, all right? If you're going to sell your soul to the devil, make sure you do it in a way that doesn't make you look like a fucking idiot.
Or
because
a sellout.
This is...
Not good. Not good. It's not good at all. And this is the kind of thing where it's a collaboration done badly. There's no thought put into it.
There's no love in this. This palette, when it came out, it didn't even get great reviews. It is a palette with 3, like, iridescent sort of cream highlights and then 2 powders.
Yeah.
And it's a yellow, a pink, a blue, a green, and an orange.
And this came out in the height of the coloured highlighter trend. And it's done. It's over.
It's old.
Yeah, it's like they're just going, okay, we need to get rid of some excess stock. What can we chuck in that you are willing to just sign off on. And collect the paycheck? Like, this is really shit. This was probably the most disappointing thing I've seen all week. And that says a lot because there are some shit things that we've seen in the last week.
There's a lot of trash.
Yeah, I just was like, Miss Fame, you are Miss Sellout.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Like, I have no problem with people, like, putting their name on stuff. You know, like, fucking get that coin. Go get it. Like, good on you. I'm proud to see people making money in this industry, but that is just not...
Yeah, I think, and what we're going to actually film after this, which might be up maybe on Monday, is us talking about, like, if we could collaborate with brands, what would we like to create?
Yeah.
And we were sitting around talking about this before, and we were like, okay, what brands do I believe in? What brands do I think my ideas can add to their range that will be valuable, and that I'd be confident that the result will be something of value? This is not it. And I don't respect people that just go, oh yeah, this brand has come to me and I'm just going to be like, yeah, give me my paycheck. Because once again, it erodes your credibility. And I can't at all see, like, I'm all for sleek. And if they released a really cool, innovative new palette designed by Miss Fame, you know, used by Miss Fame, I would be down for that. But this is not that. This is just
This is just old products thrown into a box.
Do you know what this is? Sleek mystery box.
It is.
Without the mystery, just with a name on it. It's not good. I'm not keen for it.
It's not good. Sunday Riley, I don't even know what the fuck this is, but they've teamed up with Marvel to create a
Captain Marvel.
A Captain Marvel good jeans.
That's weird, isn't it?
Oh, so this is good jeans, just good jeans that you know and maybe love, with Captain Marvel imagery on it.
Yeah, so it's got the Captain Marvel logo on it, but that's about it. Interesting. All right. Another
Captain Marvel, ex-Puma.
yeah. Ex-Miss Fame. All right, the next thing is also a new sort of skincare item. This is from Tarte. So they have released the Youth or Dare. This is a vitamin C serum. So there we go. It's a multi-acid and vitamin C serum. So it's clinically proven to hydrate and brighten. And it is available now in Australia. It's 52 Australian dollars. I'm not too sure what that is US dollars, but there you go. If you want vitamin C from Tarte, you can get it.
Tom Ford, we've got some new things here. They're calling this range emotion proof. So this is currently out now. Basically, it consists of the emotion proof mascara, $46 US. It's an all-day waterproof mascara that lengthens and volumizes lashes. There's the emotion proof eye primer, weightless sheer cream primer, extends eyeshadow wear up to 24 hours, $36 US. The emotion proof eyeliner, this is $43. It comes in 12 shades and it's a long wear retractable eyeliner with up to 24 hours of wear. And the colours are supposed to complement the eyeshadows and mascara that they have. And then there is the emotion proof eye colours, $46. 10 shades. Long-wearing cream eyeshadows with up to 24 hours of wear in shades designed to complement every skin tone. There is also a concealer. They're calling it the Emotion-Proof Concealer. $54, 12 shades, full coverage, waterproof concealer with a naturally radiant finish in shades to complement every skin tone. We have another collaboration, Winky Luxe and Pokimane. It looks like we've got a palette, 9-pan eyeshadow palette. There is a pressed glitter in this. It looks...
Oh, it looks so good.
If it went on the eye like that, I would buy the shit out of this palette.
I agree.
I would be willing to bet a very hefty chunk of money that it wouldn't actually apply like that, because that's what pressed glitters are like, unfortunately. There is also a lipstick, and it's a really pretty and very wearable nude shade.
Yeah, I think it's a balm, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like a glossy nude, but I think it's described... It's one of their balm formulas, I think. So the eyeshadow is called the Pokey Eyeshadow Palette, $25 US, and there's the Pokey Blossom Balm, $14 US. So now available on Winky Luxe. I'm with you. If that shadow in the middle is actually like a legit shadow, I'm buying it. This is what I want to see in eyeshadow palettes. It's what inspires me. I can see myself applying this with a mixing medium as a liner. It is exciting. I question the other shades because on the swatches, they look really patchy.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit concerned about that, because if they look patchy in marketing images, I'm not loving it. But I do like the colour story of this. It's a little bit nude, it's a little bit fun, it's a little bit burgundy, and it's a little bit mustard and green with a really deep brown. So this is actually a colour story I appreciate. But once again, this is a palette that looks different in every single photo. And in some it looks like trash, and in others it looks vibrant and amazing. But I believe that's editing. So I would not be confident buying this online just because I don't know what you'd be getting.
Yeah.
Like, it's shit.
And I don't believe that amazing pressed glitter is going to look anything like that on the eyes.
But if I see, like, real-time swatches of someone that reviews it, and if it's that good, I'm hunting it down.
Time has come to dedicate this episode of Beauty News to a Beauty News VIP.
Yes.
And this week's VIP is Shana.
Or Shana.
Shana, maybe.
You,
darling.
you good thing. We love you.
You've been supporting us for a very long time.
Yes.
So thank you very much. And thank you to everyone who supports Beauty News, however you choose to do it.
Yes. And before we get onto the emoji, I do want to say we've had a few hiccups with our podcast. Not hiccups as in like massive hiccups, but we are changing from one platform to another. So if there's been a bit of delays or something, that's why. But if you don't know that these are podcasts, I know it's too late now because you've just watched this. But it's a good way that if you just wanted to listen to this while you're in the car or on your way to work or cleaning and you don't want to be streaming a video to do that, check out the podcast.
Yeah.
It's always linked at the top of the description box. We recommend that for ease of download.
Oh, and if you are going to be at Beauty Expo Melbourne...
Oh, yeah.
We'll be there on Saturday. So if you see us...
that's tomorrow.
Don't be shy to come and say hello.
Yes.
Okay, good.
All right.
Now we need an emoji.
Emoji. So I've decided it's a pen, potentially a paper if you want to go there, for Miss Fame signing away her credibility for whatever opportunities come up.
That palette is...
It's fucking worst. I don't know why she did that.
I don't know. We're going to wrap it up. And
We're
going to film a video about what we would create if we were going to collab. So keep an eye out for that. It will be coming up soon.
Yeah.
We hope you can go...
Yes, that.
Mm-hmm. We hope you...
Yes.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Absolutely.
Bye.
I can tell that the Botox is kicking in because
I know.
expressing is
I
much
can't
harder.
do anything. I'm just like... I'm angry. I'm happy. I'm very disappointed.